Joining me now is celebrity and royal commentator Kinsey Schofield. Kinsey, the case brought forward by the Heritage Foundation questioning Prince Harry's US visa has been officially reopened, and the judge has expressed a willingness to release as much unredacted detail from Harry's secret visa records as possible. This could be very interesting indeed.
That's right. Judge Nichols has seen the secret records himself, but they are, currently sealed. Per a personal source, the whole legal battle could be terminated at a moment's notice if the general counsel at Homeland Security determines that Harry's visa status was of sufficient public interest for purposes of transparency and good governance to release the file. So, it could happen any second now. I think that that's what's so interesting about this. It could happen any day, any second. And I've been interviewed about this a lot. And I think you've noticed this too. Harry and Meghan's tone has changed when it comes to the new administration. They seem to be keeping a tight lip lately.
They do. If the Trump administration ultimately ends up deporting Prince Harry, I might never stop laughing. That would just be the most hilarious thing to ever happen. That is just, could you just imagine that headline? So we'll be watching with bated breath to see what happens next. Meanwhile, Meghan Markle has been accused of virtue signalling and attention seeking again. This is after she posted a video to Instagram where she showed off a gift she had acquired for a family that she became friendly with after their home was destroyed by the LA fires. The gift was a Billie Eilish t-shirt that the singer herself had given Markle to pass on to the family for their daughter. Kinsey, this is a lovely thing, but of course, did the whole thing need to be documented on camera and shared on social media for the fiercely private Meghan? She couldn't just do this nice gesture quietly?
Amen. I mean, can you imagine Princess Diana recording a selfie video name-dropping George Michael to publicly announce something nice she had done for basically a stranger? And you're a mother of two. Why are you pretending like you don't know what a lunchbox is? She holds up this Billie Eilish lunchbox, and she's like, a lunchbox, I guess. You've birthed two children that are in school. I imagine you know what a lunchbox is. But you're right. Stop name-dropping and stop using tragedy to promote your brand. When is she going to learn a lesson?
Well, this seems to be their full-time job right now, just getting little bits of media coverage here and there. We like to help them out where we can. They don't seem to have any sort of meaningful employment beyond these videos. Now let's talk about Justin Baldoni's PR specialist, Jed Wallace. His firm, Street Relations Inc., is suing Blake Lively for defamation after she claimed Wallace and his company sexually harassed her, enabled others to sexually harass her, and breached a contract with her, amongst other alleged misconduct. What else can you tell me about this?
Well, I can tell you that this is now the fifth lawsuit associated with Blake versus Baldoni, and we're exhausted by it. Now, based on Justin's recent release of documents, an expert I spoke to says Blake will fold. It's the only way to save face. So I think really the countdown is on to see Blake and Ryan eat some humble pie because their brands have taken such a giant nosedive because of this. And brands, along with Meghan Markle, a lot of it is about trust. And when you read Blake's allegations versus the receipts Justin Baldoni has released, you start to question her truthfulness. You start to question her honesty.
Well, this whole saga started when the videos emerged of Blake Lively being less than kind to a number of different people, including people interviewing her. And it seemed like to try to repair her damage, she came up with these wild allegations against Justin Baldoni, accusing him of this PR campaign, accusing him of all sorts of other things. And that has really undone her so much more. I think people would have forgiven and forgotten some of those mean girl moments that we were exposed to, but not this, because you're so right. This goes to her credibility as a woman, coming up with these allegations that if they're not accurate, it just detracts from every genuine victim who actually faces this sort of treatment. Meanwhile, we've got Justin Baldoni's lawyer threatening to call Taylor Swift and get a deposition from her if Lively continues to be uncooperative. Swift is said to have played quite a role in this whole It Ends With Us saga. Tell me about what role she played.
Well, Justin Baldoni walks us through this kind of confrontation that's had where Blake is trying to convince him that her script for the scene on the roof is better because Ryan Reynolds says it's better. And her friend, who happens to pop up in the middle of this meeting, superstar Taylor Swift, also gives it the thumbs up. So he felt like he was, kind of bullied into approving Blake's version of this script when he's supposed to be the director. This is his production company. But I don't know if you knew this. A few days ago, their attorneys were in court and a judge warned both parties, stop trying this case in the media. And you're seeing Baldoni's attorney defiantly disobeying the judge's recent orders. My source says it's because they are so confident in that the evidence is in Baldoni's favor, that they're acting fearlessly. But just to the Super Bowl, I know we're going to talk about Travis in a second. There are rumors that Blake and Ryan will watch the Super Bowl with Taylor in New Orleans. Blake and Ryan, friends with Taylor, but also love New Orleans. It's my personal opinion that if they are not there, like they were the last time, that there is issues going on behind the scenes with their friendship, perhaps Taylor trying to distance herself from Blake and Ryan.
Oh, that's not what a BFF does. They stick with you when you're going through it. They don't dump you. And just quickly on the Super Bowl and Taylor Swift and her boyfriend, NFL player Travis Kelce. Kelce has said that it's awesome and a great honour that Donald Trump will be attending the Super Bowl. Now, we know Swift has attacked Donald Trump more than once. She backed Kamala Harris in the recent election. So it's going to be interesting how she copes with her boyfriend being very open to Donald Trump, not just open, really being quite honoured by his presence. We've run out of time. Kinsey Schofield, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for your time.